And you know what? They're polling so terribly that all this stuff that they're kind of like continuing down the path of, this blue kip, the
Yeah,
country
yeah.
don't want it. The country
No.
don't want it. And yeah, and then you've got reform sneaking in behind the door like a Nancy uncle, just like, yeah, coming in and conning everyone. And
Well, did you see the poll earlier that had the Tories on? This is the second poll in about 4 days. It's got them slipping. Like on the newsagents last week, Lewis Goodall was saying, like, I can't imagine a situation where they would go south of 20. And this is the second poll now since then that's had them on 18. And I'm like, wait, hang on. Why do I have
you just
balloons
had
floating
little
over my head?
balloons come up.
I noticed this the other day. Like, when I was like counting in a shot or something, I got all of these like thumbs up things. I was like, that's
Oh, you only got
fucking
them on
weird.
Zoom. I mean, but it was really perfectly timed. You should have just let it
Yeah.
play out. But yeah, it's yeah, they're polling abysmally, and it's not going to get better. And even though, like, I was fully, like, I got on board with the May 2nd. I'm
Yeah.
thinking, well, either way, we're going to have a Tory wipeout anyway because we're going to do the tactical vote locals. So we're last time we had like 500,000 hits on the stopthetories.vote website in like 4 days. This time, people know who we are a bit better, and we're just gonna wipe them out. And over 1,000 councillors lost, and yeah, so one way or another, it's going to be a wipeout for the Conservatives on the 2nd, and then they're going to limp into further by-elections, aren't they? Then we're
Yep.
going to have the summer, and it's going to be boat crossings ahoy, calm waters, people less afraid of drowning. They've still not got a grip on that. Then no one's ever going to go to Rwanda. They're actually trying to pay people to go to Rwanda.
$3,000. I was like, I'll go. I'll
Part
clear my
of me
credit
is like,
card.
do you know what? Like, but look, I mean, it's cost hundreds of millions of pounds,
I
and
know.
it's just rhetoric. Like,
Yeah.
that's just on them trying to look racist.
I mean, this is the thing. Like, so I was talking about this on the TikTok the other day. I was like, your chances of ending up in Rwanda, if you are one of the 40,000 asylum seekers that land in the UK, and I think they're only, aren't they saying like it's about 100? Is that like 100 or maybe 200 max? And if it's like 100 out of like 40,000, it could not possibly be a deterrent because if 100 in 1,000, I think I worked out like the exact percentages the other day. I was like, the chances of that are roughly the same as if you like basically the pull-out method, like the withdrawal method. The people who think it's still a deterrent, if it was a deterrent, they would never have existed in the first place. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
So
yeah.
it's not going to work as a deterrent. It's not economically sound. It's not morally sound, and it's not like as you're mentioning, like it's not actually going to work. If they manage to get one flight off, I'll be astounded.
Yeah, we should do a little wager on it, even though it's a horrific thing. Actually, I'm not going to wager on that. But no, it's not going to happen. It was always unworkable. It was always illegal.
Mm,
It was never going to be accepted. And then they started pushing for that whole, it's a very Brexit party, UKIP-y, reformy thing of, oh, let's leave the European Court of Human Rights. And I'm like, yeah, you'd fucking like that, wouldn't you? You'd
yeah.
like a bit of that, you fascists.